You are our guest, and as you spoke about Azerbaijan and the United Kingdom have close relations, cooperation in every field, and British companies giving investment in our country, and how you now appreciate the current level of bilateral relations between the Azerbaijan and the United Kingdom?
I think the current level of bilateral relations between Azerbaijan and the United Kingdom are excellent. These relations are built on years of effective and mutually beneficial cooperation. Clearly the main area of cooperation has been in the energy and business sector, and I think the presence of BP and other British companies in the oil and gas sector in Azerbaijan has been a wonderfully successful and productive presence, and one that we look forward to continuing for a long time. But it has not only been in the area of energy that we have had cooperation. I think the good cooperation that started in the energy sector has now spread to many other areas, to trade in different areas, to education, to culture, to sport, to politics. And I think it's a real point of pride for the United Kingdom to be the largest foreign investor in Azerbaijan and to be such a close partner of Azerbaijan, and we hope that this cooperation will continue to grow and grow for the strength of the relationship for both of our countries.
And you mentioned Azerbaijan and Britain cooperate in the field of energy. Still, UK has a lot of offer in terms of business. Could we cooperate wider in other fields?
Absolutely. As I said, I think there are many other sectors in which the UK has business and economic expertise. So for example, like education, just on this week we'll be having a major UK-Azerbaijan education fair where almost 50 British universities and colleges will be coming to promote greater cooperation between Azerbaijan and the UK, and I've discussed this issue with the Minister of Education a number of times, in areas like infrastructure, where you are building more roads and hospitals and water treatment plants, and your transport, your metro, your trains. These are all areas where again we can have greater cooperation, but also in terms of developing Azerbaijan's economy to be more competitive in the global world. I've had very good cooperation with the Minister of Communications and High Technology, and he was in London earlier this year to discuss with British companies areas of technology and communication where we can also have greater cooperation. So I think absolutely there are areas apart from energy where there is great scope for great potential for more cooperation.
Our people suffering from the Armenia-Azerbaijan Nagorno-Karabakh conflict, and how more than we have 1 million refugees, IDPs, and the OEC Minsk Group and other international organizations adopted resolutions, but there is no any resolvement of the conflict, and how you see the settlement of the conflict?
So I think the fact that this conflict is still ongoing and has not been resolved is a source of great concern and pain to many countries. And when we see the suffering of the, as you say, near million refugees and IDPs who have suffered as a result of this conflict, it makes clear to us that we really should not waste any more time in trying to find a solution. 20 years of a lack of progress is 20 years too many, and certainly my government would like to see much faster progress on a peace settlement.
And what you heard about Azerbaijan before arriving here, and is Azerbaijan the same you imagined it to be?
So I obviously did a lot of research on Azerbaijan, and I read a lot about Azerbaijan before I first came here. But I think now that Azerbaijan is becoming more prominent on the global stage, that its contribution to energy security is becoming more understood, and that it is becoming more prominent in many big international events. Like next year we're going to have the European Games, after that we will have the Formula 1 Grand Prix here for the first time. This will only help, I think, in putting Azerbaijan on the map. But I think Azerbaijan as a country is one that enjoys a fantastically rich culture, heritage, food, literature, opera, theatre. As we were discussing earlier, it was the first Muslim country to have a full democratic structure with full votes for women. All of these achievements are testaments to Azerbaijan's history and its potential. And so I'm sure that if Azerbaijan continues to develop and continues to integrate with Europe, that it can continue to make a strong impact on the world.
What are you doing in your leisure time, and which places you most like, and which places you are working in our country?
So unfortunately I spend more time in Baku than I would like to. I have done some visiting around the country. I've been to Nakhchivan and to Guba and Gusar and Ganja, Gebele, Shaki, all these places, but I would like to visit more places. So I spend most of my time in Baku. In my free time, I like football a lot. This is a passion in the UK and in Azerbaijan as well. So I play football and I watch football as well. I spend time with my family. I like to go for walks on the boulevard and to go to many nice restaurants here. But my wife and I were lucky recently to have a new child, our first child, and so in the recent times I'm spending all of my time at home with the baby, which is taking up a lot of our time.